The Little Princess and the Rainbow Magic Water Class. In the heart of the Silver Mountains, beyond the floating clouds and whispering forests, stood the wonderful Starlight Magic Academy. Its towers sparkled like moonlight, and its windows glowed in every color imaginable. Young witches, wizards, fairies, elves, and magical creatures came from all over the kingdom to study there. Among all the students was a little princess named Lily. Princess Lily was not like the other royal children in the kingdom. She did not enjoy fancy banquets or long lessons about crowns and rules. Instead, she loved curious things, tiny glowing bugs, singing flowers, floating bubbles, and mysterious magic potions. Most of all, she loved learning magic. Every morning, Lily tied her golden curls with a blue ribbon, picked up her tiny crystal wand, and hurried through the rainbow halls of the academy with excitement dancing in her bright eyes. One sunny morning, the school bells chimed, "Ding, ding, ding!" All the students rushed toward the classroom. Everyone had been waiting for Rainbow Magic Water Class.
Oh, today is the special mixing lesson,
Lily whispered excitedly to her best friend, a fluffy rabbit girl named Clover. Clover's long ears bounced happily.
Professor Moonmist said we might learn how to create living rainbow water.
That's the rarest magic water ever,
Lily gasped. The two friends hurried into the classroom. The room itself looked magical. Crystal bottles floated gently in the air. Tiny waterfalls flowed upward instead of downward. Rainbow mist drifted across the ceiling like soft candy-colored clouds. At the center stood their teacher, Professor Moonmist, a kind old wizard.
"Good morning, little magicians,"
he said warmly.
Good morning, Professor.
The class replied. Professor Moonmist waved his wand. Poof! Hundreds of glowing water drops floated into the air.
"Today, you will learn the ancient art of rainbow magic water,"
he announced. The students clapped excitedly. Professor Moonmist continued.
"Rainbow magic water is not ordinary water. It reflects feelings from the heart. Happiness makes it sparkle. Kindness makes it glow. Courage makes it dance.
Lily listened carefully.
But if mixed carelessly, strange surprises may happen,"
The professor added seriously. The class became quiet.
"Now, let us begin,"
said Professor Moonmist, smiling again. Each student received 7 tiny bottles filled with different colored magic water. Red for bravery, orange for joy, yellow for hope, green for kindness, blue for calmness, purple for imagination, pink for love. Professor Moonmist instructed.
"Mix them gently and follow the spell written in your books."
Lily opened her spellbook carefully. But at that very moment,
Achoo!
a tiny dragon named Pip sneezed a puff of glittering smoke across the room. The smoke swirled through the air and landed right on Lily's page.
Oh no!
Lily cried. The magical glitter smeared the instructions completely. The words disappeared.
Oh dear. Can you still read it?
Clover whispered. Lily squinted.
No! The spell is gone!
Professor Moonmist was helping another student fix an exploding teapot, so Lily did not want to interrupt him.
I can remember some of it. Maybe I can still do it.
Lily said thoughtfully. Clover looked worried.
Are you sure?
Lily nodded bravely. Carefully, she poured a little blue water into her crystal bowl. Swish. Then she added pink, sparkle, then yellow, twinkle. The colors danced beautifully together.
So far, so good.
Clover cheered. Lily smiled proudly. But then she hesitated.
What came next?
She wondered aloud. Purple? Green? Orange? She tried to remember the missing spell. Finally, she shrugged.
Maybe just a tiny bit of everything.
Drip, drip, drip. The moment the last drop touched the bowl, whoosh! A giant rainbow bubble burst from the mixture.
Ah!
The students screamed. The bubble bounced wildly around the classroom, spraying sparkling rainbow water everywhere. Books floated upside down, tables spun in circles. Tiny frogs suddenly wore crowns. One student's hair turned bright blue. Another accidentally floated to the ceiling. Professor Moonmist blinked in surprise. Meanwhile, Lily stared at the bubbling potion in horror.
Oh no! I made a mistake!
But before she could say another word, pop! The rainbow bubble exploded into hundreds of tiny glowing droplets. The droplets floated through the classroom like colorful stars. Then something extraordinary happened. Every drop transformed into a tiny magical creature. There were rainbow kittens, rainbow birds, rainbow mice, rainbow turtles, rainbow puppies. The classroom filled with squeaky, chirpy, giggly chaos.
A rainbow creature storm,
Shouted one student. The tiny creatures bounced and fluttered everywhere. One rainbow kitten climbed onto Professor Moonmist's head. A rainbow turtle slid across a desk. Rainbow birds zoomed through the air, leaving trails of sparkling light behind them. The students could not stop laughing. Even Professor Moonmist chuckled softly. Lily, however, looked close to tears.
I ruined the lesson.
She whispered sadly. Clover gently held her hand.
it was an accident.
But everyone's classroom is a mess.
Just then, one tiny rainbow fox approached Lily quietly. Its fur shimmered with every color imaginable. The little fox nuzzled Lily's hand lovingly. Then another creature came, and another. Soon, all the rainbow animals gathered around her. Professor Moonmist adjusted his hat thoughtfully.
How curious.
He slowly approached Lily's potion bowl. The remaining magic water glowed softly like sunlight on a river. Professor Moonmist dipped one feather into the water. Immediately, the classroom became peaceful. The frightened students relaxed. The restless creatures calmed down. Soft, warm light spread through the room. Professor Moonmist's eyes widened.
My goodness.
He whispered,
What is it?
asked Clover. Professor Moonmist looked at Lily kindly.
Princess Lily, you did not fail.
I didn't?
Lily blinked.
No.
The professor lifted the glowing bowl carefully.
You accidentally created something extremely rare.
The students gasped.
This is heart rainbow water.
Professor Moonmist explained.
Most rainbow magic water only reflects simple emotions. But heart rainbow water responds to true feelings deep inside the heart.
Lily stared at the glowing potion.
But I made mistakes.
Sometimes, magic listens more carefully to the heart than to perfect instructions.
Professor Moonmist said gently. The room became quiet. Professor Moonmist smiled warmly.
When you mixed the potion, you were thinking about friendship, happiness, kindness, and curiosity. Your feelings transformed the spell into something entirely new.
Lily's eyes sparkled.
So the rainbow creatures came from happy feelings?
Exactly.
Said Professor Moonmist. The rainbow fox wagged its glowing tail happily. The professor continued.
Very few wizards can create heart rainbow water because it cannot be made through memorization alone. It requires a sincere heart.
The students all looked at Lily with amazement. Even Pip, the tiny dragon, fluttered over apologetically.
Sorry for sneezing on your book.
He squeaked. Lily giggled.
It's okay.
Professor Moonmist clapped his hands together.
Well then, Instead of stopping class, perhaps we should study Princess Lily's wonderful discovery,
he announced. The students cheered loudly. For the rest of the afternoon, the classroom became a magical playground of learning. The students observed how the rainbow creatures reacted to emotions. When someone laughed, the creatures glowed brighter. When someone felt sad, the creatures gently cuddled beside them. When students helped each other, tiny rainbow flowers bloomed across the desks. Professor Moonmist explained everything carefully in his magical notebook.
This may become one of the Academy's greatest discoveries,
he said proudly. Lily could hardly believe it. At sunset, the golden school bells rang once more.
Class dismissed.
The students gathered their bags excitedly. Many of them thanked Lily before leaving. That was the best lesson ever! Your rainbow fox is adorable! I hope we study heart rainbow water again. Lily smiled shyly. As she packed her things, Professor Moonmist approached her quietly.
Princess Lily?
Yes, Professor?
The old wizard handed her a tiny silver bottle. Inside shimmered a small drop of heart rainbow water.
I want you to keep this.
Lily held the bottle carefully.
It's beautiful.
Professor Moonmist nodded.
Whenever you doubt yourself, remember today.
Lily looked down sadly for a moment.
I was really scared when everything went wrong.
That is understandable. But mistakes are not always disasters. Sometimes they open doors we never knew existed,
the professor said kindly. Lily thought carefully about his words. The rainbow fox curled around her feet sleepily. Professor Moonmist smiled.
The greatest magic often begins with curiosity, courage, and kindness.
Lily hugged the little silver bottle close to her heart.
Thank you, Professor.
That evening, the sky above the academy glowed with soft rainbow clouds. Lily and Clover walked slowly back to the princess dormitory. The rainbow fox trotted beside them happily.
I think it likes you.
Clover giggled. Lily smiled.
I think I like it too.
As they crossed the moonlit garden bridge, Lily looked up at the stars twinkling above the castle towers.
You know, today didn't go the way I planned at all,
she said softly. Clover laughed.
That's true.
But maybe, sometimes, unexpected things can become wonderful.
Lily continued thoughtfully. The rainbow fox barked happily as if agreeing. That night, tucked beneath her soft blankets, Lily placed the silver bottle beside her bed. The tiny heart rainbow water glowed gently in the darkness like a peaceful rainbow star. Outside her window, magical fireflies floated through the night air. And somewhere deep within Starlight Magic Academy, the rainbow creatures still danced quietly through the halls, spreading warmth, laughter, kindness, and colorful dreams to everyone they met. Princess Lily closed her eyes with a happy smile. Tomorrow would surely bring another magical adventure. But for now, the little princess drifted peacefully to sleep beneath the glowing rainbow light. And in her sweetest dreams, rainbow foxes ran across sparkling clouds under skies filled with endless magic. The end.